Hello, everyone, and welcome to your new moon in Sagittarius energy forecast, mediumship, and card reading. I'm Jennifer from Inner Light Intuitive, and I am a spiritual channel who tends to connect into the Council of Light, into the Akashic Records to hold sessions for individuals. This coming month, I have a beautiful solstice circle, and in January, we're going to start the new year off on January 1st with Guided by Spirit, which is my pay what you can by donation group mediumship call. And it is usually a beautiful restorative circle and meditation for right after the holidays. So I hope you can join me. I am here today to talk about the energy of this new moon, December 2023, the last new moon of this year. And then we also, of course, have 3 cards for your pick your own card. So I would love it if you could just intuitively see which card is drawing to you as you look at them. Maybe you need to close your eyes and set an intention. Maybe you need to see which card shows up in your mind's eye. Maybe you see the number 1, the number 2, or the number 3. Maybe you wait to see and take a few deep breaths and just really center yourself so that when you open your eyes, you can see which card you just naturally go to. There are so many different ways, just trusting your first instinct here and going with it because it is never wrong. So I want to talk a little bit about the energy specifically of this moon, and then we'll get into these beautiful cards so that you can scroll forward and see which one lands for you. I've decided to do plant medicine on them, so maybe it's that you were drawn to a particular plant medicine. So card 1 has cedar, which I've harvested from cedars that I grow. And of course, I ask permission from the tree, and I do offer the tree a gift and the earth a gift as well. This is a beautiful piece of birch, which actually was a gift from a friend. And then this is an oak leaf, which actually I found on my walk today. So that is the 3 cards for you. So Sagittarius season, it is my moon and my rising sign. So I know quite a bit about this beautiful energy. This energy is deeply philosophical. It is spiritual. It loves to dig into the depths of who they really are, doing things from the heart, from higher self. So there is a really strong call right now to go inward, always with a new moon, but then on top of the point that we're at that Sagittarius energy, really reflective. So we also have a 12-12 portal on the same day. So the new moon lands on this 12-12 portal, which is essentially a cosmic doorway that opens up. So you might see a lot of synchronicities. You might get a lot of encouragement from the universe. And the best way to actually see those is to slow down, just like the new moon asks us to. So meditation is going to be your best friend right now, no matter which card you choose. And it will help you to really connect into your heart and to see, the messages and to receive and really hear the messages. So there is a massive opportunity to really step into our higher self right now. And at a new moon, we generally set intentions. So because we're sitting on the last part of the year, I even dare say, reflect back at 2023, see all the different ways that you have grown and shown strength and been challenged and learned lessons. And then really think about what now are your intentions? I am willing to bet that even your values have changed over the year. We have been in a massive period of what I believe is an evolution, becoming closer and closer towards our highest self. And even right now, we still have a lot of Scorpio energy in the planets, and there's a massive death cycle that's happening, closing out karmic contracts, breaking cycles, breaking patterns. And then on the other side of that is the rebirth of the phoenix rising from the ashes, your higher self. You're clearer than ever on your higher self. So there's huge shifts happening right now. So reflect back on 2023 and then see where you want to head for 2024. I don't do New Year's resolutions so much as every new moon I sit and I think about intentions, because that for me leaves space for me to follow my intuition every single month and really see what's true in my heart. And I'm a different person than I was, even 3 months ago. And I feel like that's going to continue to evolve. So give yourself space for that. So let's move into the cards now that you know a little bit about the energy that exists right now in the collective. So you can scroll forward. I'll hold up the plant medicine and explain each actually and how they might relate to the card. So if you chose card 1, we've got the oak medicine here, or not the oak medicine, the cedar medicine for you. So cedar is actually how I call in on my ancestors. My grandmother grew beautiful ones. When you burn it, it actually makes this beautiful cracking sound to call in the ancestors. But it also offers very much healing medicine and also a protective medicine when I'm in space and doing circles. What I see in this card is some new energy coming in. I saw that it's been challenging. I see that those challenges have made you almost like call in on more of your light. And I see the sun above and the sun rising behind you. The other thing that they showed me was a lot of Aries energy with this card. Maybe you're an Aries yourself or you live with one, but Aries is a very grounded sign. It's a very earth sign. So potentially you're being called to do grounding practices or being not rewarded. They're giving you like a high five for doing as much grounding as you have been doing right now. So this is your card. Card number 23, which in numerology adds up to a 5, which does symbolize a shift or a change. And you've got the new moon energy here as well. So to me, this is the opportunity for a brand new beginning. What I see in this card is look at all of those roots there. You've been working on your foundation. You've likely been grounding into the earth as spirit kind of showed me. And you've been working for such a long time that it's almost like these riches now, the palace, if you will, is coming in and it's long overdue. Now, this doesn't always mean abundance in the money form. It can mean abundance in the sense of you've got more self-worth than ever. You are filled with so much love for yourself and others than ever. Maybe you're living more authentically than you've ever lived. Those are all the riches. You've really been working on that. I think you know the true value of who you are and what you bring to the table now. And what more can I say about this? Oh, there is a mantra with each one of these cards. And the mantra with this one is there is always enough. Maybe it's that you have always been enough. Maybe that's something you've been working on. I mean, the castle here is quite golden color. So to me, that is that confidence energy. And yeah, just knowing that you bring so much essentially. So that is your card for this week ahead. So December 11th through to the 18th, and for the new moon in particular. So keep doing that beautiful foundational work that you're doing. Keep doing your grounding practices. Obviously, you're right on point with the moon going inward, setting intentions. Combined with the cedar medicine, there's a lot of healing. You've been doing a lot of healing, and Spirit wants to honor you for that. If you have chose the birch medicine, and card 2. Birch actually is very cleansing, and it represents a new beginning as well. So we have got card number 53, which in numerology equals out to the 8, which is actually the compassionate healer or the gifted healer in the tarot card, a very strong person. So maybe things are coming back into flow and back into balance. With this card, I received, there was a lot of wings. There was more of a full moon behind it, really powerful. So to me, I feel like you're receiving a lot of spirit messages. Given what I see on this card here, I think you're hearing spirit. So maybe you're receiving songs because we got music there. Maybe you're hearing your name being called, ringing in your ear, even just shifts of change in the energy. There's also bird medicine, of course, on here. So maybe you're receiving birds from spirit. Elephants themselves, got the big, beautiful ears. They represent presence, compassion, and peace. So choosing compassion for yourself, being really present, going inward and listening to your heart. The mantra with this one is an open heart will hear the message. So this is really listening with your heart, which does require us to go inward and to meditate. So there's a lot of clarity and understanding that can come in when you do that. And then the bird medicine. I gather you're receiving bird medicine because that's what I saw when I first connected in. And to me, when I see a full moon, that's when it's more active. That's when you're receiving a lot of messages. And I will say that the veil has been quite thin. It keeps getting thinner the more of us that are doing this work and going inward and really listening. So keep on listening to your own intuition, and choosing compassion for yourself right now too. That is the elephant medicine. And even the birch medicine, right? Of, the cleansing, the clearing, just getting really clear when you listen into your heart. So that is your beautiful card. And last but not least, we have the oak medicine here. So oak is such a beautiful symbol of strength, honestly, is what it is. To me, it's the big old family tree. With this card, it actually fell onto the ground. And I knew right away that was a message that there's things falling away for you. And I saw that you're kind of in the west, moving into the north. And then west does represent surrender to me. And the north represents the winter. You're going inward. And sure enough, on this card, there's a lot of symbolism that we could pick apart actually, but there's a lot of water medicine I want you to see first. And water represents clearing, cleansing, and that idea of things falling away and releasing and surrendering. Now, the card itself, again, it's number 16 and it is rescue. So what this is, I saw that you are receiving help, maybe from others, maybe from spirit, because we also have a rainbow coming in here. So they could be sending you symbols and signs and synchronicities. You've got somebody up in a hot air balloon looking down and looking at the bigger picture, right? Looking through the minutia, which is what my owl helps me with to see more clearly. So I feel like you're getting a lot of spirit help as well. Now, what they want to say, so oak also stands for helpfulness, is that you will get the help that you ask for. So being really clear when you're asking spirit what type of help you need, how you wish for it to show up, they will absolutely do it, but you have to ask. The same could be said about asking our friends and family for help. I know we're not often taught how to do that, but there is such beautiful medicine in opening our hearts to receive. The mantra with this particular card is you are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. So my gathering here is that maybe there's a lot of emotions right now. And maybe, while we know it's a very busy time of year, maybe it's okay to show up as like, you know what, I'm having a hard day. I could use a little bit of help. People are so want to help. They absolutely do. And vulnerability has been one of my biggest teachers. I would say that the more vulnerable that I am, the closer my connections are. And the more authentic I am, the closer the connections as well. So there's a lot of depth, and you can see the earth here, that's going to come from you letting those tears flow if you need to, asking for help if you need to, and surrendering to spirit, right? And again, it's interesting. I can't tell totally what type of tree this is, but it does look a lot like a maple or an oak tree with the big, beautiful leaf. So I love that I put the leaf on there as well. Yeah, that's your beautiful card. Lean into spirit, ask for help, whether that's from them or from people who love you, because so many are here to help. So, and we are not alone in anything we're going through either. And you are a very strong soul if you pick the oak medicine, no question about it. So happy new moon, beautiful souls, new moon in Sagittarius. I wish you a really beautiful holiday season. The next moon reading will probably be a little bit late because it is the holidays and it lands on the 26th of December. And I look forward to seeing you then. Happy shifting and evolving. I know that we all are, and we probably could all use the going inward and asking for help and all of that reminder. So I wish you all of your intentions, all of your heart's deepest longings, if that's simply peace. That's my favorite one to wish for. Mwah! I wish you peace.